All right. Hello, everyone. Again, how are you? Good. Me too. Let's get it started. Took a while. Sorry, we were supposed to start at 9 o'clock, but got a little still troubleshooting. Thanks for sticking it in there. So we're going to continue where we stopped yesterday with the PDF, which there should be a link in the description. I hope there's a link in the description. If not, let me know. I'll put it in there later. So without a further ado, well, first, what I wanted to do was show you the website. That's not working. There we go. All right, let's go. Actually, I'm going to bring this over here. This one can go back here. Share screen. All right, we're at the Cambridge University Press website. Yesterday we were looking at this textbook, Empowered for English Conversation. Let's read what it says. Cambridge English Empower. I'm sorry. What impact could it have for you? Cambridge Empower is a general English course for adults and young adult learners, which combine courses content from Cambridge University Press with validated assessments from experts at Cambridge Access English. Empowered's unique mix of engaging classroom materials and reliable assessment with personalized online practice enables learners to make consistent and measurable progress. What impact is Empowered having on schools and colleges around the world? Find out more. All right, so I've already downloaded the PDF, but if you go here, you can download the unit, and the link should be in the description. But I did want to look at their video of this textbook.
Well, there are so many adjectives to describe such a wonderful series, but in my opinion, it's a very reliable series, practical and modern.
Everything is so brilliantly and logically organized, from like basic concepts to better practice and into speech. So I love this organization.
I feel more motivated after I started using it because now I feel confident to talk, speak in English with other people. I don't get shy.
So you've just heard the impact Empower is having on schools and universities around the world. Imagine what impact it could have for you.
Interesting. So, yeah, how do I get back? Let's look at what impact Empowered could have for you. We're going just to switch screens here. Just a second. Where's my recent All right. All right. Preview. So, yeah, my data. This is the problem with streaming from 2 monitors, but I will get over it. I'll need to buy a new cable, I think. All right. I think we got to about right here. Part D. Yeah, and we're just to review, we're looking at positive and negatives. The pronouns are I, we, and you, plus the be verb, I am, we are, you are. We read our sentence, I am a student, we're teachers, I'm from England, I'm Laura, we're from Tokyo. And we needed to make these sentences true for ourselves. For example, I am not a student. We are not teachers. I am not from England. I am not Laura. And we are from Tokyo. So, and we have to make them true for you. So I changed it. I used the negative for this, you adding not. But of course, we can make it a positive sentence. Number 1, I am a teacher. And number 2, we could say, you are students. Number 3, I am from the United States. Number 4, I am Curtis Smith. And number 5, I am not from Tokyo, but I live in Tokyo. And we're supposed to share this with a partner if we had a group lesson. If I had someone else to join me, feel free to join me anytime. I will give you the link to my Zoom account and we can have a fun little lesson. All right, and we could practice B. Also, this unit, we're focusing on names of countries. So let's go to our vocabulary and reading. Countries. Match the countries in the box with the maps 1 through 8. Listen and check. Repeat after me. The UK, China, the USA, Spain, Japan, Russia, Brazil, Mexico. So number 1, we have a picture. Well, I'll zoom in on this one. Looks like it shows our capital and our probably main city, St. Petersburg and Moscow. Of course, this is Russia. Number 2, the major cities and probably capitals. Well, I'll explain. A capital city is the main city. Well, capital city. We'll go with main city for our country. Well, we could look at our dictionary really quick. Let's see. I'll share my dictionary with you. It's the least I can do. Wish it was easier to switch back and forth, but whoa, didn't like that. Capital. Now this is in Japanese because I do teach here in Japan. This is a capital, and the capital city is what I was talking about. I'm sure if you're Chinese, you can understand this kanji, or even Korean, but yeah, we can look in Korean just for fun, why not? Capital city. Also, we could look in Spanish. didn't like capital city. Whoa, English to Spanish. Looks like English, but it's not. Anyway, there's a few definitions of capital. And if we just look at English, capital city, maybe we should just go with capital. Like I said, there are a few different meanings for capital. We have, well, if we look, capital can be city, money, a letter, a center of activity. And this is a good definition of those other cities we were looking at. But this one is the one we want, city. Capital is an important city where the main government of the country is, etc. The Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. All right, going back to our text, that's not it. Now that we discussed capital, we have Beijing, Shanghai. One of these are a capital, or some countries have more than one capital. But we're interested in the country name. And we want to know this number 2's country's name is China. All right, we have Los Angeles and New York for number 3. And I'm pretty sure everyone's familiar with this. This is where I'm from. If you want to know where I'm from, I live near this lake. This is the USA. Number 4, Manchester and London, the UK. Good. All right, number 5, Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro. This would be Brazil. Number 6, Madrid and Barcelona. This country is Spain. And Mexico City and Puebla, forgive my pronunciation, would be Mexico. And Kyoto and Tokyo, of course, is Japan. So one more time, Russia, China, the US, the UK, Brazil, Spain, Mexico, Japan. All right, let's go to part B on this. Complete the sentence with the correct country. Listen and check. So I'm Vilma. I'm from Rio de Janeiro well, we can't listen, but I'm sure you can guess, Brazil. Hi, I'm Paul. I'm from, if we look here, New York. I'm from the USA. I'm from New York. All right, I will just read the next ones. Let's see if you can catch the country name. Excuse me. Hello, I'm Puebla. I'm in Brazil. My name is Camellia. Oh, wait, that's a mistake. Hi, I'm from Puebla in Mexico. My name is Camellia. Hi, I'm Lee. I'm from Beijing in China, but I'm not in Beijing now. I'm a student in Shanghai. My name's Harumi. I'm from Tokyo in Japan. I'm Sasha. I'm from Russia. I'm a student in Moscow. I'm from Barcelona in Spain. My name is Ruben. Hello, my teacher. One more time. Hello, I'm a teacher and my name is Clara. I'm from Manchester in the UK. All right, let's go over the countries one more time. Brazil, the USA, Mexico, China, Japan, Russia, Spain, the UK. All right, we're supposed to look on some vocabulary and write something. And there's a little fun little activity for groups. And we have a speaking challenge. Let's see what else they included in here. Oh, well, looks like we can just go to part B, 1B. He's Brazilian. So we're going to learn to talk about people you know. Our grammar is the be verb. And where? Oh, there it is. It disappears. Well, let me get my little annotation tool here, my little pointer. So, nope. So we're going to, our grammar is he, she, and they. So these are other pronouns. Maybe we should discuss pronouns. I wonder if I can just switch sharing. New share. All right, here we go. New share. I want to go here. I'm holding shift. All right, we're going to look at pronouns. Pronouns. So a pronoun is a word that is used instead of a noun or phrase, such as he instead of Peter or the man. We'll just go through the languages. Pronoun. Korean. I encourage to use the dictionary as much as possible. I prefer Longman. It's a free dictionary. We have some ads here, but there's a pronoun for in Korean, Spanish. Do this, a pronoun. Pronombre. All right. Let's go back to our text. So pronoun study, before we studied I am, you are, we are. Next, we're going to look at he, she, they. So they have different be verbs. If you look at this one, he's. Let me get my little arrow. So, wrong way. So if we look at this, this is our be verb. It is he is, but we contract it, he's. She is the same, she is. So we have he is and she is. They are both ises, or I guess you could say. And they have a different pronoun. They I'm sorry, they is a pronoun, but they uses a different be verb. It's the same as you and we are. So we, you, are is what we call plural pronouns. He, she, it is a singular, meaning one. So when you have a thing or a person and it's just one, our be verb is. And if it's more than one, what we call plural, it would be they, we, you. Sometimes you is singular or plural, but we use the be verb are. Are indicates it's a plural noun. Good. All right. So now we looked at countries. So he's Brazilian. So we could ask, where is he from? Well, Brazilian, of course, he's from Brazil. So let's look at will be our vocabulary. Nationalities. What nation are you from? All right. Let me get my little thing here. Just a second. I'm getting lots of emails and I'm curious, what is the email about? Whoa. Domino pizza. Interesting. Anyway, vocabulary. Number 1, nationalities. Do you know the people in the pictures A through H? Ask your partner. So this is D. This is Linan, a tennis player. So we could ask this question. Do you know? Do you know Linan? No, I don't. Do you know Neymar? Maybe. Do you know Kelly Smith? Nope, I don't know Kelly Smith. Do you know Bob and Mike Bryan? No, I don't know them. Do you know Javier Hernandez and Guillermo Holcha? Nope, don't know. I don't know very many people. Do you know Maria Sharapova? Maybe. She looks kind of familiar. Do you know Shinji Kagawa? Nope. I just don't know a lot of sports. I'm not a sports person. This guy looks familiar. Do you know Rafael Nadal? Maybe. All right. So let's go through them again. We'll start at A, but we're gonna match these nationalities to each picture. So if we look at this, it's broken up, and this is what we call syllables in English. American. It has 4 sounds. So in other languages, the syllables could be different for pronouncing English words, but it will help you speak better English if you can just focus on these individual sounds. So repeat after me. Let me get my little pointer here. Actually, maybe we'll make a line. American, American, American. Chinese, Chinese. Mexican, Mexican. Russian, Russian. Spanish, Spanish. British, British. Japanese, Japanese. Brazilian, 4 sounds. Brazilian. Good. All right, so we're going to match these nationalities with each picture. And of course, we have our flag to help us. Yeah, and this is what I was talking about before. Syllable. Well, let's just look at syllable in our dictionary so we know what we're talking about. Like I said, I like the dictionary. We'll start with Spanish because we're already there. No, syllable, not pronoun. Syllable. And yes, I cannot spell. Syllable. All right. This one. Go to Korean. Syllable. And of course, Japanese. And this is a good example. So if you look here, we have 1, 2, 3 syllables for the word syllable. Syllable. But in Japanese, because it's very phonetic, it has 4. Shiraboru. Close, but not quite. So this is what I mentioned before. Some languages have different pronunciations of the same word for English. And it's usually the syllables are different. Japanese is a good example. But of course, let's look at our English definition. A syllable, part of a word in which contains a single vowel sound. Let's go back to where we were. All right, so we're stress the syllables. So we want to have 4 distinct sounds. Well, there's a stress syllable in each one. American, Chinese, Mexican, Russian is, well, let's make this easier. I will put a little star on each one that has the stress syllable. American, Chinese, Mexican, Russian. I think it could be either or, but Russian, Spanish, right there, British. It's almost on the T, isn't it? Japanese, Brazilian. Those are our stress syllables. All right. But now we want to label all our pictures. Our first one is handsome fellow. We have this is the flag of Spain. So he is Spanish. Japanese. Russian. Chinese. Brazilian. British. American. Mexican. Good. And you might notice that some of these words are the same as the languages. For example, Chinese is both the people and the language. Spanish, people and language. Japanese, people and the language. Russian, people and language. Mexico, Mexican, but they speak Spanish. Well, if you asked America, where we speak American, we don't speak English, but fair enough. Yeah, well, British, you can call them English, British, and the language is English. But Brazil, I believe they speak Portuguese from Portugal. All right, let's continue. Warning again. Nobody's watching this. That's okay. I am here to serve. And I will try to be here almost every day if I can. Well, actually, not every day. These are just tests, and I'm going to have, but I'm hoping to do, this live streaming with Zoom or another platform, and having these online free, absolutely free lessons on YouTube. And you can join me on Zoom, and we can, if you're all right with it, streaming on YouTube. But yeah, this is the goal. But starting next week, because I will have to go back to my regular job. We're still celebrating New Year's here. Yeah, probably looking at Monday, Tuesday, possibly even Friday. So 3 days a week. I know this time doesn't work for everyone. This is my best time. It's my free time. So feel free to join me. Anyway, let's see what our text has. All right, we're getting into the grammar section of this. It does continue. All right, let's look at the grammar for he, she, they, positive. Match 1 through 3 with A through C. Listen and check. All right. Maria Sharapova is a tennis player. Shinji Kagawa is a football player. Bob and Mike Bryan are tennis players. He's Japanese. So let's see. So he's Japanese would have to be Shinji Kagawa is a football player. Now we could put this together. So we have he's Japanese and Shinji Kagawa. And to make an easier sentence, we could say Shinji Kagawa is a Japanese football player or a football player from Japan. Let's see. They're American. We only have one plural noun, Bob and Mike Bryan are tennis players. So they are. Notice the be verb. He is. They are. All right, she's Russian. So Maria Sharapova is Russian. Let's try something else. It doesn't really work, does it? Not really. And I don't like the color. I wish I could change the color. Let's continue. All right, so we got to complete this table. This is pretty easy. These are just contractions, but we should try. And notice it is SHE apostrophe S. So we have this little mark called apostrophe, and we change. It's basically removing the I or replacing it. So she is, she's. He is, he's. They are, there. I do want to point out, just because it's fun. So we have there for they are. Oh, not number 7. They are. But we also have another there. And this is also pronounced the same. So we have these 3 words, they are there, there, there. They all sound the same. There, there, there. So it's only when speaking they're the same, but when you're writing, you should be careful. And honestly, Americans, me even, have made mistake. Do I write there, there, or there? And it's just an easy mistake to do when you're writing. All right, let's continue. Write 2 sentences about 1 through 3. Raf Nadal. Well, if I was going to write a sentence, I would say Raf Nadal is a tennis player from Spain. Number 2, Lin Na is a tennis player from China. Pretty easy. Or a Chinese tennis player. Javier Hernandez and Guillermo Ochoa are Mexican. They are soccer players. Pretty easy, right? And maybe next time I'll type it up so you can see. I should type it up so you can see, but honestly, I'm a little lazy. So in this one, we're going to share sentences. I should probably reiterate, yeah, if you join me on Zoom, we can share these sentences together. All right, good. Oh, come on, mouse. Come on. Unfocus. That's why. Come on. Actually, wow. I'm going to stop sharing for a second. Some problem. There we go. Technical problems. I apologize. Whoa. Don't want to do that. Go back to our book. All right. Now that we did our grammar for our be verb, we're going to read and listen to Liz talk about the people on her winter holiday. How exciting! Complete 1 through 6 with the words in the box. So I will read this. I'll try not to make any mistakes and see if you can find the missing words. We have American, Alexander, Penny, Russian, Mexican, and Anna. Ooh, this might be a challenge for me. All right. This is Anna. Is she Spanish? No, she isn't Spanish. She's Mexican. This is Alexander. Is he Brazilian? No, he isn't Brazilian. He's American. Oh, really? And these are my friends. Penny and Simon. Are they married? No, they're not married. They aren't English. They're from America. They're American. Ooh, I made a mistake. So Alexander was Russian. So one more time. This is Anna. Is she Spanish? No, she isn't Spanish. She's Mexican. Okay, and who's this? This is Alexander. Is he Brazilian? No, he isn't. He's Russian. Oh, really? And these are my friends, Penny and Simon. They're married. Are they English? No, they aren't English. They're American, from New York. Now tell a partner about 2 of your friends. What nationalities are they? Well, I have one friend. We'll call him Mike. He's Australian. I have another friend. His name is Hiro. He is Japanese. All right, let's go to our grammar. So we were looking at positive sentences. Now we're going to look at negative and questions, and they are similar. But let's complete the tables with the words in the box. So we have they, isn't, is, are, aren't, she. So we have our positive and our negative. She's Russian. And our negative would be, she isn't Russian. They're Chinese. So our next negative sentence, we need aren't. They aren't Chinese. Now for the question. Questions are very simple. You just need to take the he, she, it, and our be verb is or are, and you switch them. It's that easy. That's how you make questions. So for example, she is Russian. So we can say, is she Russian? We just switch the noun and the verb. Same as here. We'll use they. Are they Chinese? They are Chinese. Are they Chinese? We've just switched the noun and the verb. This part stays the same. Questions are that easy. All right, now we're going to complete the sentences, listen and check. So we need to make questions and answers, and this should be pretty easy. Let me write in the answers for you. Here's the color. What color should we make it? Red or black? Let's choose black. Actually, can I choose the font? Font. We want a different, that's not a font, that's bold. I guess I can choose the size. Let's choose the size. All right. Like I said, our noun is here, he. So what is our be verb for he? It is. Ooh, I think I should make that bold. Is. And let's make that bigger so it looks better. 72. Ooh, too big. Ouch. Is. All right, that's good. So, is he Mexican? Now we have no. So I told you this yesterday, but in our previous lesson, but no or not are negative. So our sentence needs to be negative. And this is our answer. We have two people talking, A and B. So our answer should be no. And this is a negative sentence or statement. So it's not reversed like the question. So we say no in the first, but now we want our pronoun, which is he. And because it's negative, we need the not. Makes it negative. So no, he isn't. All right, let's go to number 2. Our noun is they. So it's not going to be is our verb. And remember, this is a question. So remember, I told you before, these are plural. Are they American? And our answer looks like yes. So it's a positive sentence. So we're not going to use the negative tense. We're going to go yes. And what is our noun? Remember, we switched from the question. They is our noun. And we need our verb, are. Yes, they are. Good. Well, if you've downloaded the PDF in the description, I'll let you finish the next 3, 4, and 5, and we will check these next time, probably on Monday. January, well, actually, it's a holiday here in Japan. It's a coming of age day, so I'll probably skip the lesson on Monday, but on Tuesday, let's look at our answers for 3, 4, and 5, and we'll continue these live tests. I hope to see you there. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment. Have a good day and be safe. Thank you for coming and joining. I'm just going to see how much more we have of this textbook because I'm a little curious before I sign off. Well, looks like we have one more part, so something to look forward to. And we have a review. Excellent. All right, I will see you then. Take care. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to stop it over here first. Yeah.